But first, let's head up to the panel's newsroom where Anthony Sinclair has all the latest headlines. Good morning, Anthony.
Good morning. Here are the latest headlines. In breaking news, in an exclusive interview, Labour Party leader Jeremy Corbyn believes that more student engagement with politics could lead to better futures for those within the demographic, as Alice Koski reports.
On the 11th of February, Labour Party leader Jeremy Corbyn made an appearance at the University of Nottingham's Lakeside Arts Centre to give a talk to students from the Labour Society. After the talk, the leader of the opposition spoke to NSTV's Nicole Vigilance about student engagement with politics.
What would you do if you were elected to engage potential young voters?
I want everybody to engage in politics. We live in a democracy, and democracy only survives if people want it to. I want young people to be engaged so that they don't end up living in bad housing, they don't end up being short of healthcare, they don't end up being deeply in debt for trying to study and develop lives for all of us. And so my engagement is to say to people, it's your life, it's your future. Together we do things, individually it's difficult.
It's clear that the party leader hopes to get more students engaged with politics. Alice Koski for the Panel News.
Kent Students' Union may be starting a revolution as they are now subsidising the tampon tax. As part of Slice the Price campaign, the organisation will be covering the cost of the tax on sanitary products sold in the SU shops to help cut the costs for female students attending the institution. And finally, how desperate were you for a Valentine? Well, one Trent fresher took things to a whole new level. The 19-year-old business management and accounting student stood outside the Newton building on Nottingham Trent's city campus with a sign for over 2 hours as he tells us about his bet loss.
Still here with my sign, just looking for a Valentine. It was just that I bet I couldn't drink. The bet I couldn't drink a drink in a certain amount of time, and I was about a second off, so I'm stood here now with my sign, looking for a Valentine. Well, I've already been here for about nearly 2 hours. I'm going to stay for about another half an hour because it's getting quite cold and I can't really feel my hands. I've had a few people come up to me and speak to me and sort of say, yeah, sure, I'll be a Valentine, and yeah, I'll see what happens after.
That's all the news for this morning. Now let's go back to Lydia and Josh in the studio.
Thank you, Anthony. Still to come this morning, Alice will be here talking all things romance. Just a reminder, if you have any questions or dilemmas you would like to send in for Agony Aunt to answer, then tweet us at @thepanel_TV and we will try our best to include them in our next programmes.
Yeah, but now it's time for the panel varsity competition.